Hey guys, welcome back to the last part of this week's comic book review. And the reason I ended the last part a little bit earlier than usual is because I knew this comic book was going to take a while to review, a while to explain, and it's like a series wrap-up. Blackest Night, 8 of 8. Wow. Well, let's start with the comic and then we'll go into the entire series. First of all, it was good how they have Sinestro in the cover as a White Lantern. Big spoilers are coming now. I'm going to tell you guys what happens in this comic. So if you do not want to know, that's especially why I made sure to put this comic in its own video. Sinestro loses the White Entity. He is separated from the White Entity and is no longer a White Lantern. So we don't have to worry about Sinestro being a White Lantern in Brightest Day as of yet. Anyway, Deadman, of all people, finds out that they have to bring Black Hand back to life in order to destroy and stop Nekron. And, you know, I don't want to give away too much. Lots of events happen, and basically Hal Jordan says, you know, you may have opened the door for us, Nekron, but we're the ones that chose to walk back through the door. And basically all of the superheroes that have ever died come back. Like, even the ones that are under Nekron's control bond together and form a White Lantern Corps. Thus, this first splash page that I am spoiling for you guys right now, you have all the heroes that have ever died and returned as White Lanterns now. So basically, there are no more lanterns, no more Black Lanterns, no more resurrected heroes as Black Lanterns. And they all bring Black Hand back to life, and they break the connection with Nekron, and with that, Black Hand spews out several White Lantern rings, kind of like the Black Lantern Batman did with the Black Lantern rings, except this is reversed now. It's bringing people back to life. And you have a huge fold-out page, and it shows you all the people that are now back to life. It's huge. Some are good, some are bad. These are all the people that are brought back to life by the White Lantern, and they live. Nekron goes down, and all of them are brought back to life. So, afterwards... Oh, also we find out that Shayera, Hawk Girl, is brought back, not Kendra. So, Kendra is still considered dead. John Jones is back, Aquaman's back, and Ronnie, what do you call it? Firestorm is back. Which I'm sure a lot of people I'm happy that John Jones is back. Okay, so... This comic book, really, Nekron's death was like that. Really not too much into, like, the fact that the other lanterns, and in the last page you see a White Lantern, which is kind of leaving the ... to be continued for Brightest Day. I'm being honest with you guys, this issue, if anything, yes, it ends the whole conflict with Nekron, but it definitely leaves you pumped for Brightest Day as well, because you know there's going to be a White Lantern Corps now, because there are White Lanterns, and there are definitely rings. Also, Black Hand is now a prisoner of the Indigo Tribe. With that, I've completely spoiled the 8th and final part to Blackest Night, but I'm sure if you guys have not read this by now, where the heck are you? What have you been up to? Get your butt to a comic book store, get your ass online, and order this comic book. Where I get my comic books, always MidtownComics.com. I'm positive they definitely have this issue in stock. Blackest Night has been around since July of 2009, with several tie-ins, several short 3-part stories. This series has not, in my opinion, disappointed from issue 1 all the way to issue 8. Some of you may not be happy with the way this series ended. Some of you may feel it was an okay ending. Some of you may love this ending. You guys have to understand that there's going to be a chapter after this. So it's leading into the next series, Brightest Day, but at the same time it does conclude the problems in Blackest Night. So I've been on a lot of sites. CBR gave it a nice rating. IGN gave it a 7 point something. But these are all other people's opinions. In my opinion, Blackest Night, the entire series, was amazing. Whenever there was a Blackest Night comic in my stack, you guys know, it always got Comic Book of the Week. Why? Because it gave... Jeff Johns delivered in each of those comics, and the artwork delivered in each of those comics. This event was a really great event. DC Comics pulled out all the stops. But the only problem is now, death is death. Meaning, if anybody dies, they ain't coming back. And the only disappointment was Ted Kord, Ralph, and Sue Dibney did not come back. That's Elongate Man and the original Blue Beetle. I thought that they would come back, but obviously DC Comics at the moment feels that they don't need those characters. And with Brightest Day coming up, you never know. They can always resurrect them as White Lanterns. They could be alive right now, and we don't know it. I'm leaving it up in the air. They're leaving it up in the air, basically. Dead is dead for now. And they also acknowledge that Batman's not dead. He's alive somewhere. Thus leading into the Batman title that's going to be coming out. Bruce Wayne, Lost in Time, or whatever the fuck it's going to be called. Either way, you know Batman's coming back also. This series was a great series. For those of you who have missed out on months of a good series, trade paperbacks are going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm guessing June and July. Pick them up. This was a great event, and I'm pumped for Brightest Day. Hopefully, there is a lot of room for damage. There's a lot of room for mistakes and mess-ups because it's 2 comics a month for a year. So basically, this time next year, Brightest Day will be ending. I'm hoping that the way I'm saying the Blackest Night was really awesome, I'm hoping that even though it's going to be more comics, and yes, there is room for disappointment and ruination, that I'm not disappointed and it doesn't ruin the awesomeness that Blackest Night was, or ruin the event of Brightest Day. I'm hoping that actually I'll be here a year from now telling you guys that Brightest Day was just as good as Blackest Night, if not better. That has yet to be seen. It's definitely got that 52 countdown feeling, or Trinity, for those of you who collected the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman once a week comic. Hopefully, Brightest Day will not disappoint. Awesome series. I'm pumped for Brightest Day. I believe not next week's comic book review, but the review after that, Brightest Day 0 and Blackest Night Director's Cut will be coming out. Both of those comics you can expect to see here. DC Comics, my hat's off to you. You guys did an awesome job. Can't wait for next month's Brightest Day #1 issue with the White Lantern ring. As you guys can see, I'm already ready for the White Lanterns. I'm ready for Brightest Day. Absolutely go out there and pick this comic up. Pick this series up. Don't miss an issue. This has been a comic book. I know I continually say this throughout this entire part, but this is a comic book series you guys didn't want to miss. If you're a Green Lantern fan, especially if you're a fan of DC Comics universe, this is a definite pickup. Great series. With that, let's round all these comic books up one more time and do this. Blackest Night #8. Absolutely great end to a great series. You guys should absolutely have been picking this series up. Absolutely pick this series up. Avenger Comics #9. Once again, up to you guys if you're Superman fans. I'm loving Last Stand on New Krypton. Wolverine Origins 46. Pleasant surprise to a series I never thought I'd be picking up. But I loved it. Absolutely pick it up. Great story. Dark Wolverine 84. A good ending to his Siege tie-in. Good series in general. Pick it up. Amazing Spider-Man 627 did not absolutely suck like the Gauntlet. So it has Juggernaut in it. Once again, it was a good one. Fantastic Four 577. I'm still enjoying the Fantastic Four series. And absolutely pick up. Great stories and everything. Deadpool Core 5 of 5. It's an absolute miss. If you're a completionist, you'll get it. If not, then oh well. Teen Titans 81 and 80. If you're waiting for Superboy to come back, those are the issues to get. This is the story to get him back. And with that, that concludes this week's comic book review. Once again, guys, kudos DC Comics. Awesome series. Loved every issue. Kind of wish that Sinestro was a White Lantern. Kind of wish Ted Kord and Sue and Ralph Dibney were returned to life also. But at the same time, you delivered. And for those of you who don't feel they delivered, all I can say is read Brightest Day. Maybe you'll get what you were looking for there. I enjoyed it. I give it a 5 out of 5 when it comes to the series. Like I said, I'm going to be working on this site as much as and Amber gives it a 5 out of 5 also. She gave the 5 fingers up. I'm going to be working on ideas for this site, and Mike gives a 5 also. Thank you, Michael.
Yay.
I'm going to be working on this site right after I finish working on Brooklyn Boys, which is why I haven't been anywhere lately. Sorry for you guys on Skype. As you see, I'm only on really when I'm doing my comic book reviews at this moment. So, a lot of work, a lot of changes coming in summer for Dark Avengers, hopefully. Look forward to those. Check out my friends' sites, and check out Pete'sBasement.com, MidtownComics.com if you want to buy comics online. And until next week, guys, catch you later.